Hey fellas, welcome back here to this new channel. I want to talk about money and transferring money and financial arrangements when you come to the Philippines. No saying you can live without love, and that's okay. Can't live without money and be okay. So we need to take some precautions with dealing with our money. Now, as a retiree, you have options. This is for people mostly like me, a retiree on a small to medium-sized pension, not a magnet with umpteen accounts everywhere where you can transfer money. But you've got two options to consider. One is leaving your money in your homeland country in a bank that you know, because Philippine banks, which by the way I have an account here, but I use as a secondary backup. I don't, uh, because of the infrastructure of the internet and things like that, I really don't trust the banking system. Liable to go out here while I'm making this video. In fact, on another one they did. That's just the uh, reality of living in the Philippines. But what would what I did? I'll tell you what I did. Then you do what you want. Now I talked uh, to the Social Security office there, and I tell them I was thinking about traveling to the Philippines. I did not transfer my Social Security over here, but I did mention this when I went to the Social Security office. Actually, back then you could actually walk in and see someone. Uh, but banking, let's talk about leave your money in your home bank is one option. And then, well, if I leave it in my home country, how do I get it over here? Well, there are a lot of services, guys. You can wire money from bank to bank using the wire service, which I have done. And you can also use these transfer agencies. I'm not promoting any one over the other. I use TransferWise. I find they've been very reliable. I've been using them for the past 6 or 7 years to transfer money back and forth. So yeah, it costs to transfer money on these cards anytime you make a transfer. But it's still cheaper in the long run to pay the ATM fees over here in this country, in my opinion, and just know that your money is not sitting in a foreign country in a bank where, uh, if something happens, well, you can't get your money, and that's anywhere. But uh, be sure that you trust your banking system, and that is the first thing I would encourage you to consider. The second thing I would encourage you to consider is not putting all your eggs in one basket. That's just common good business practice. And I don't always do it, but I try to, especially when it's coming time to review my debit card, being 8,000 miles away. I have limited options. I either have to fly back to the States, or either I have to entrust someone there in the States to send my card to me. And that's a whole nother story. I'll tell you, I may put it in here, I don't know, it depends on how long y'all hang around. But you need to be able to get to your money and not have any problems. You're going to find that the internet is at the best, very undependable over here, and you can't count on it, even in some of these big cities. Uh, it's sporadic. Uh, an example of what I mean in the province here, we had what they call premium service, about $60 a month, with a company I won't mention, but $60 a month, the internet was out most of the time. they promised all this and that, streaming and da-da-da on TV. But all those promises ain't worth nothing if you can't get online. And when we tried to call and find out about the problem, well, it's our tower in your area. But they never replaced the tower, worked on fixing it. They just kept on sending us a bill every month. So we ended up changing service. Now I'm drifting off topic here, but that is related to the topic. You've got to have a reliable internet connection so that you can do your banking. I have an app on my phone where I turn my card on and off because I don't want to take any chances, money coming from America through all those various channels, that somebody might decide they want to put a skimmer on an ATM over here, or somewhere along the way somebody decides they need some money. That stuff happens. So immediately, as soon as my transfer is completed, I turn my card off. That at least will offer me another limit or barrier of protection against fraud and theft from my account. So guys, these are just some things that you have to consider. Uh, Opening the bank account over here is a whole nother thing. You have to have ACR card, you have to have show that you've been here a while, and it depends. You can go one place, maybe you can open up a bank with an ACR card. Another place, maybe you can't. I rely on the people in my community and my girlfriend because when she goes with me, after they see you're in the community a while and that you know you're not a rebel rouse or anything like that, eventually they'll start accepting you. And that's what happened to me. I mean, I opened up a bank account here. I use it, like I said, to transfer money when I feel like I need to. And that way I don't get caught totally with my britches down if something comes up. So right now, this has gone on for a few minutes. I don't want to keep beating the dead horse to death, but your money is extremely important, fellas, because without a connection or a lifeline to your finances, what's that old saying in the Philippines? No money, no honey. Well, you can live without the honey. You can't live without the money anywhere. So the next time, guys, peace out. Leave a comment. Consider subscribing to the new channel. And leave some questions. I'll be glad to answer them.